Welcome to the Life with Joey Calvo podcast. I'm Joey Calvo. I decided I'm just going to do this as a regular chat with everybody on YouTube. Just do this as a YouTube video, and because I just really explained all this last podcast. You start to learn stuff about yourself that rehashes from a long time ago. And you start to see why things happened the way they did back then. And they're coming back now. Like I said, I'm rehashing what I did in the last podcast, practically. But this time, I'm feeling lower than ever before. Yes, I see a psychiatrist. Yeah. I go to see them in 2 weeks from Friday. Yes, I'm going to bring up this again. But this time, it's not just because I didn't take the medication. I literally have been forgetting to take medication for it. And I got to get myself back on that. It's just I'm learning that what I've done in the past is biting me left and right. I literally love Wonder Woman. I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan. Today I said goodbye to it. Stupidest idea I could ever think of. I mean, I'm literally trashing me because of the person I've been. And yes, I realize I'm hurting people doing that. And I'm sorry to them. I literally am. Some people don't deserve what I put people through. I mean, it's just not right for people to be treated one way but be shown another by the same person. I mean, I try to be the supportive person that will be by your corner and be there for you and stick up for you. But then at the same time, I'm like up your ass, wanting to meet with you, rushing and almost feeling like I'm stalking and things that can make people uncomfortable. You don't want that type of person in your life. I saw it today. And I gave up something dear to me that I would enjoy because of it. But there's a little more to that. The other thing that kind of goes with Wonder Woman is long hair. I love women with long hair. I really, really do. I mean, it's an excitement, especially when it comes to making love and how that is part of the romance. You put the two together, they're to be. I can't say I can make it quote unquote deadly, but I can make it bad. And that's what I did. I mean, I can go up to somebody, tell them that they have beautiful eyes and beautiful long hair, and put a smile to their face, and then start to get to know them, and then all of a sudden I come up, and it's like I'm pushing for more right away. That's not right to anybody. I'd block me if I was doing that. If I was receiving that. And I actually told people, please unfollow me, because I don't want anybody else to see my self-destruction. I really don't. I mean, I'm not leaving the world. I'm not, and I will clarify, I am not suicidal. I'm nowhere near that. As much as it sounds like I am, I'm not. I mean, I still have some things in my life that I could say I'm looking forward to, even though I don't see it anymore. I mean, I may not see the right relationship that I thought I saw or had. I may not see a casino bus service the way I would want it to be right now. I may not see this podcast going over 100 episodes. I may not have friends anymore. I may not have the right support I ever needed. I don't deserve it. And what hurts me about it is I actually thought I was being better. I always say something will come back to me. It's gonna bite me, and it's gonna get me back to the same direction I was at before. And I sacrificed a lot of friendships for this. I did. I literally just posted on the Twitter page. I was like, if you're not going to unfollow me, then block me. But before you block me, tell me what I did to make you uncomfortable. I wanted to hear it. I wanted to hear every little thing I've done. Because I was tired of me. I was tired on how I started treating people. Yeah, like I said, I could compliment somebody. I could be nice and be that person, but then somehow the other end of the spectrum comes out and says, "We're not going to let you be happy. You're not allowed to be happy. We're going to," and excuse my language for saying this, "we're going to fuck everything up on you." If it's that one way, it's another. You are not supposed to be happy. You screwed up a marriage, even though you really didn't. You're too good in relationships, according to how I what I what I what I've done, and I just I'm tired of it. I'm literally just tired of me. But it's not. I'm not tired of me to the point where I just will say, goodbye world. It may sound like it, but like I said, I'm not. I have no reason to leave this earth right now. I have some control right now. Some. Not a lot, but some. I mean, I literally said to literally just block me. But I'm not worth it. It says it means. I and the reason why I'm literally saying for my Twitter followers and my for all my followers, shoot, even on YouTube, you want to unsubscribe to this channel, you can. If you don't feel comfortable with the way I am right now, the door's open. I'm not gonna hold anybody back, and literally just I rather be told right to my face what I've done and just take everything together and put myself into a block jail, realizing that I made people uncomfortable. I hurt people's feelings. I scared people. I freaked them out. Now, I mean, there's one person who told me I did nothing wrong. And that was the one I hurt the most. I mean, if I went and actually, oh, I erased it. But I literally give me a moment here. Um, I actually just did find the person that I hurt their feelings for unfollowing them. And I told him, I said, listen, I'm on YouTube right now. Come join me. Come in and comment. Um, I mean, I'm not expecting that person to come on. I'm not. I mean, I put people through enough pain as it is. It's my turn to take it. And I'm going to explain, I'm going to rehash the story on what led to the original time that this happened. So what happened was I did a podcast with an author who had just wrote a book. And when I started the podcast, everything was fine. I mean, everything was going good. I mean, and I threw a question out that blew the person's mind away. But it was really on me. And the thing in reference to this question is because it goes into conversations too. as I'm getting to know people, and I start to have feelings and interests, and really want to have more, I turn around and I make people question their own relationships. And that was the question I asked. And I mean, I blew this person's mind right out of the water. And then, here on YouTube, a viewer, a quote unquote viewer, came on and started antagonizing the guest to the point where we had to end it. And I had to delete it. Now, this person literally told me I didn't do anything wrong. But I took responsibility for what was happening. If I would have known that I could have blocked this person, this podcast could have still happened. But I'm learning that now. Well, it got to the point where after this happened, and I kept apologizing, and even though I was still being told it wasn't my fault, that person wound up blocking me. Because, see, what I do is, if I have a guest coming on the podcast for any reason, I'm going to promote it on all social media to try to get people either on the YouTube channel or listening to the podcast itself. And I mean, as of right now, I have 2,074 plays on the actual podcast itself on anchor.fm/life with Joey Calvo. 2,074. With 15 actual Spotify followers. Because Spotify bought anchor.fm. So it's actually called Spotify for podcasters now. And like I said, I got blocked when I explained what I do when it comes to promoting the podcast. If you're going to be a guest on my podcast, I'm going to say, hey, coming up, I have this person, and from ABC. Like tomorrow, I'm doing a podcast with someone on my friends list. That literally, I should have left alone. Because of something stupid I did. But this person was like, you haven't done anything wrong. You know, it's like you're trying to push people away. Well, yeah, I kind of am. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. I really don't. I don't want drama. I don't want, but what, I'm saying I don't want drama. What am I doing? I'm causing drama. But it's to me, I'm doing it too. It's me, I'm doing that too. And, I, all, it's like, now I want answers. I literally just want answers to, why am I causing everything I'm doing? What did I do to you that I'm making you block me? It's like I literally want answers. I mean, I literally want to hear, "Hey, you're bugging me too much," and once in a while is okay, but every minute of every day, you're up my ass, or um, literally, you're just a loser. To that point, I'd say thank you. But this time, I actually don't feel like a loser. For once, I don't, which is unusual to me. Usually, I would tell myself I'm a loser at this point, but I don't feel like one. A creep? Yeah, my looks could do that. I mean, I've gone out at night, walking around Atlantic City, and 1, 2 in the morning, walking the streets because I was killing time waiting for a bus, and get called something. I've I've given a compliment, and instead of seeing a smile on a person's face, they were like, "What are you saying?" Like, I freaked them out. And I mean, most people I give a compliment to, I hear the thank you, but this one was like, thanks. Literally just thanks. And it wasn't a regular thanks like happy thanks. It was thanks like, what the fuck? Thanks. I don't like hearing that. I really don't. I like putting smiles on people's faces. I enjoy being around people and enjoying them for who they are. But people are seeing something else in me that they're not comfortable with. And I'm not either. And to that point, I literally, I literally, I mean, I'll be happy to tell you what I just did. I did. throughout the whole time. I've unfriended people. I have um, I've emailed people to literally have them come unfollow me. And one that I said it the first time to, because I went to pick their brain about something. They're like, "Why are you asking me this?" And in reference to what you did, you apologized and life moved on. I said, that person said, "I'm not going to unfollow you because of what, I'm still going to." Now it's like I really just want his all out of my, I literally just want to be out of everybody's way. I literally do. And then I met someone really interested in. Really, I mean, I'm throwing myself all over the place about it. Got to know the person. And it sparked a lot of interest. And what did I do? I was rushing all over again. And if this person sees this YouTube video, I want you to block me this time. I want you to block me. I mean, I'm literally giving up. I've literally given up. Yes, May's Mental Health Awareness Month. Yes. And yes, I am literally saying I am given up. Like I said, I'm not giving up life. This podcast, who knows how much longer I may do this. And I know as I'm doing this right now, I know I'm going to be losing people. And I understand that. Because I don't want anybody uncomfortable around me. I really don't. But at the same time, if I make you uncomfortable, and at least, I mean, this person told me. So I applaud them. But just end my misery. Because but right now, even as I'm saying this, and this person, I think, cares about me. I really do. I think this person cares about me and it's like testing the limits of, no, I'm not going to unfollow you because I want to see what's happening to you. I want to see what's happening to you. If you're going to crash and burn, then I need to step in and say something. If you're going to be this low on yourself, then you need, yeah, I see a psychiatrist. Okay. I see a psychiatrist. So, like I said, I talk about it. But if you really care about me and you're telling me I'm doing this, I mean, I'm happy you tell me that. I'm really happy you tell me that. But if you care about me, then block me so you don't have to deal with me. And we don't rehash this over and over and over and over again. And if I go to look, this person will still probably follow me tomorrow and Friday and next week and the month after. And who knows, a year after. I've given up. I've literally just given up. Am I going to see a happy relationship? No. Because I have some skeletons in my closet that when I bring them out would really, right there alone would literally just say, bye. But this person accepted it, as the last relationship I had too, and stood by my side through all that time. I mean, my other relationships all cheated on me. These two were complicated. Or, well, more, just this last one was complicated. There we go. We're back. That's T-Mobile for you. That's the 5G internet. So I was saying that the last relationship I had was complicated. But that person stood by my side and didn't make me feel like I was making them uncomfortable. And we would chat like a normal couple would. And then I meet someone now thinking the same thing. You know, it's complicated. And I do the total opposite. And again, all I can do is be sorry for what I've done. Like I said, I'm not recording this as a podcast because it's already been done. When you go to the one, even if you go to the YouTube video of how the YouTube video / podcast of me celebrating the 2,000 downloads. It was towards the end that I brought this type of stuff back up. Well, this time I took another step that I knew hurt innocent people. And I apologized to them. I really did. I apologized to them. I mean, they appreciate everything I did for them, and And I left Facebook groups about Wonder Woman. Because because of the fetish mixed into that. So yeah, I loved Wonder Woman. And I've started turning around, and if you've heard me talk about this person, this one person that I've had the podcast, and I'm trying to get her back because she's a lot of fun to chat with. She's a supermodel. She's been on TV. She just did movies in Italy. She just shot a movie in Italy. And I started calling her a Wonder Woman. But if you took one look at this woman, she's got long reddish brown hair with the most beautiful eyes. And I actually literally said to her that if you and Linda Carter could both pull off being Wonder Woman, I have nothing against Gal Gadot. She did a great job in the movie. I like the original costume. I like the original transformations of the hair falling. Because it was a turn on to me. And and the other reason why I gave up Wonder Woman is because of something I did that really I thought I was being a help and being a friend, to find out I wasn't. I'm not going to mention that person's name either. Um, but she does have a YouTube channel. I will say that. Well, she has a YouTube channel, and I had subscribed to it until today. But all I could do, I was trying to be a support, because she was telling me just about the same thing that I was feeling, and that she was like, join the club. But I didn't want her to be as low as I'm feeling now. And I kept telling this person that she is a Wonder Woman and that she should continue, because Wonder Woman doesn't give up. Wonder Woman has a heart of gold. You may not know, even though superhero, I didn't even want to go to this point, because I was trying to keep it to me. But as I'm realizing, I'm bringing the woe is me thing, and It's like I'm begging for forgiveness and like wanting to come back when I'm the one that's shutting the doors. But one thing I want you to know, even if they're not real in life, superheroines really do have a heart of gold. Most superheroes have a heart of gold. They're really concerned about who they protect. Some, even if they're cosplaying or acting like a superheroine, or you tell them that they're like a superheroine, they're down to earth, real people like you and me. And they have feelings. They have their opinions. And they have their boundaries. I just kept going over them. And like I said, all I could do is be sorry about it. Now, see, if I was recording this on the podcast right now, it only gives me an hour. At least on YouTube, if I go over an hour, no one's going to bitch. But like I'm saying, is I loved Wonder Woman because the long flowing hair and the transformations and the strength, but more of the personality that was there. Now the one that I heard, I mean, she's got she's a Wonder Woman cosplayer. She's got a heart. She appreciates everything that you tell her. And lets you know. And like I said, that's the one I hurt the most today, when I literally just said, I'm unfollowing you because I'm letting go of Wonder Woman. And like I said, she explained that I did nothing to her, and she was very grateful for everything I was doing. I mean, I promoted her on Facebook and did stories on my Instagram that went on Facebook, and to show how much I loved Wonder Woman and how much this person was. To turn around and hurt this person because of my stupidity, my immaturity, my everything. Now, this person, another one, like I said, there we go. And the thing is, the thing for the router is right behind right behind the screen here. So this one that has the YouTube channel that I had subscribed to. Matter of fact, the one that I even upset the most today, she has a YouTube channel too, and I unsubscribed to hers as well. But this one, she was on my podcast. I explained. I mean, everything was fine, and we got to be friends, and we talk once in a while. Well, this was the one that wasn't as happy as I'm not. And but I turned around and went on social media about it, to the point where she had to delete that specific video. And she said because of me posting about it. She didn't want many to know about the YouTube channel. Wow. And all I kept doing was apologizing there too. And ever since then, I tried to reach out to even I actually been trying to reach out and, apologizing and trying to make things better. Wanted nothing to do with me. Literally just wanted nothing to do with me. And or that's how I felt. So today I officially unfriended her. Am I upset that I did it? Yes. Am I still sorry for what I did? Yes. Am I still sorry for what I did to this one person that for about the umpteenth time I've kind of pissed off in a way? Yes. But all I can do is be sorry. But I took sorry to another level, though. And like I said, I really hope that they either block me or unfollow me tomorrow. Because I literally I don't want to go through it again. I don't want to put people through it again. I literally don't. So yes. Again, given up interest in Wonder Woman. I've given up interest in looking at relationships. I've given up interest in even making friends. Because I don't want to put anybody through this again and again and again. Yeah, it's supposed to be a learning experience. But when you're a habitual offender to it, it's kind of hard to break the cycle. Or you think you broke the cycle, but it finds a way of coming back. So I don't want to risk that on anybody anymore. I literally don't. I mean, right now, the guest I'm having tomorrow, that's even if that person comes on. If that person comes on tomorrow, I mean, yeah, you might hear a plea out of me in reference to it. But it's for the podcast. It's not much for me because I've been wanting to expand this podcast out more. I mean, we're on the Anchor.fm platform. It's on Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible. It's on a lot of platforms. Google Play, Apple Play. But I want to take it, and of course, here on YouTube. But I want to take it further than that. I want to put it out on TV. Yeah, I might straighten out and get better and be a better person if I did it that way. Yeah, I might pick up fans. But it's more to bring the podcast out more than me. I mean, I'm 52 years old. I learned a lot in 52 years. And I still learn more. But what I've learned over the past 15 is too much. And that's what makes it harder to work with. Excuse me. Sorry. Allergies. I've got the window open. But over the past 15 years, I learned the real me. And I was diagnosed with anxiety depression in 2009. Since then, my health has gone down, of course, with age, but also sleep apnea, asthma, arthritis of the lower back, obesity, high blood pressure, high heart rate, a lot of things. But you have those bullies, quote unquote, who like, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do that. And if you don't do it, then you're not going to be who you are. I already know who I am. I just wish I was the better person than who I am. And believe it or not, we're actually over an hour on YouTube. Last time I did over an hour on YouTube, and actually I did it a couple times. I had Jana Swan on from she hosts a podcast. It's on the bottom of the little ticker down the bottom, and actor Gregory Jabbar from the CBS hit drama Blue Bloods. And the day we talked, that was the day William Shatner went to space. But I did. But this time I've given up, because I know that if I do this, if I try to regain what I had, I'm just going to screw it up again and again and again and again. As much as I try to tune in to find out, how to fix it and how to make it to where it doesn't screw things up, it'll find another way. So that's why I gave up, because I know I'm not going to win. And I know people don't like people having negative feelings about themselves, or how are you going to have a relationship when you act like you are right now? I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to see that relationship again, because I screwed it up one way or another. I literally screwed it up. And it's not right to anyone about it. Not at all. To those I hurt for unfollowing and literally saying that I gave up Wonder Woman, I'm sorry to you. I know you don't deserve what I did to you. You don't deserve to be unfollowed for something you didn't do. Especially when everything's been positive. But it wasn't you. It was me. And literally what I'm literally doing is, maybe I'm being my own superhero. I'm protecting the world from me. And my negative boundaries, my negative personality. And yeah, somebody will come back to me and say, you don't have a negative personality. You're not a loser. You're just depressed. Well, this time I didn't say I'm a loser, to be honest with you. I just threw it in there. But I literally feel bad for those that I am hurting, because they don't deserve what I did. And they're getting the short end of the stick on it. But at the same time, I'm literally afraid that I may do that to them. I may literally do that to them. And so, like I said, I may be a superhero myself and protecting the world from me. So as I'm closing this out, who knows how many more podcasts are going to be done, if any, after tomorrow. Um, Even if there's one tomorrow. But to those that have been following me and listening to these podcasts on anchor.fm and watching them on YouTube and being the support, I thank you. But I'm going to ask people to stop caring about me because I don't want to be a thorn to anybody's side about it. And I appreciate all the love and support you give me. I really do. I really, really do. I appreciate all the love and support you've given me. I've appreciated the friendships that I've had. But I'm just going to let go because I'm like I said, I'm not letting go just me. I'm letting go the feelings of the long hair fetish, that I'm going to meet somebody with beautiful long hair again and have an interesting relationship. I don't see it anymore, especially at my age. I'm letting go of Wonder Woman because I don't want to get into a predicament or put that actress cosplayer in a spot where they're going to be uncomfortable, or that I'm going to start pushing or rushing into things and or trying to control. I don't want to put them through that. So that's why I'm letting Wonder Woman go too. Because all I can do is be sorry for everything I've done. And that's why I'm giving up. Trying, because I'm fighting a battle that I know right now I can't win. And yes, I'm going to talk to the psychiatrist in 2 weeks. I'm going to bring this back up. I'm going to explain what I did again. And I'm sorry to that person too. But I also feel bad that I'm bringing it up on YouTube about it. But it's more than just that person. It's everyone. Everyone deserves an apology from me in one way, shape, or another, in one way, shape, or form. And I really wanted to be a support because just being there, at least right now, and if I got the chance to meet them, spending the time, maybe would have broke a little bit of my depression. Maybe someone being with me would have made me feel better and made me feel a little bit more comfortable to where I can trust myself around people. That's not going to happen. Because most of the times, like I said, I love going to Atlantic City. That's not stopping, just so you know. I'm not going to stop going to Atlantic City. But I go to Atlantic City now certain hours of the night. And when I ask for people to come join me, I mean, I'm going down at 12:30 in the morning. People are in bed by then. And that they have to go to work the next morning. And I'm only down, and I only stay there until about 4 o'clock, and then I come home. Or if I go to a casino in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, I'll go during the week. If I go during the week, I'll get there like almost lunchtime. People are working during the day. So I come up, I do these strange hours, but it's only because of the crowds. And yes, I'm giving away a secret. If you're going to go to a casino, go late at night. Because after certain hours, like with me, I go down 12:30 on a Monday morning. Well, I get there about close to 1. Now, if I went there, if I went there on a Saturday night into Sunday morning, and I got there at 1 o'clock, people will still be on the machines. Okay. Plus, you have the nightclubs and the bars still open in the casinos, and they're usually open until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But at some casinos, they're not as packed. Or they don't have something for that Sunday night. So yes, I'm giving away my secrets because I usually find my machines there. And if you follow me on matter of fact, I actually posted some slot machines that I play, and what has happened. But then people are like, "Oh, you're a gambler too. You're addicted to gambling." Well, that's my safe haven. Because I knew I could be comfortable going there and not worry about things. Because you have to be a certain age to be in that section of it. So to those that I upset by unfollowing or unfriending or removing myself from groups, I'm sorry. To all the Wonder Woman fans, I let you down. To superheroine fans, I definitely let you guys down. Because I get carried away. Even if it was a porn superheroine video. And to most of the long hair women out there, if I come up to you, I'm going to compliment you, and I'm going to leave it at that. If you decide you want to go from there, it's in your hands, not mine. Hopefully, like I said, we'll have a podcast tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have more after that. But if not, you know why. So I thank everybody for your time during this impromptu YouTube video. Thank you for listening to the podcast, watching the podcast, to those being involved and commenting on the podcast. And I thank the guests that came on. I really, really do. I thank you all for coming on, because my goal was to present the guests and what their life is like. I did my best not to put it towards me. And most of the time it's gone to me. And like I said, who knows how much longer this is going to go. So I'm going to reiterate one last time as I'm going. I'm sorry to those I hurt. I'm sorry to those I made uncomfortable. I'm sorry all around. And the Wonder Woman cosplayers and actresses and superheroines, you won't have to deal with me anymore. You won't. I'm not going to even bother. I'm giving you the space that you deserve from me. To those that have beautiful long hair that are following me, if you still feel comfortable with following me, then tell me. Doesn't matter if it's on YouTube, if it's on Twitter, Instagram. Tell me. It might cheer me up a little bit, but it's not going to change my mind on what I'm doing. And so, if you still want to support this YouTube channel, please subscribe. If you still want to be a supporter to the podcast, be a follower on the podcast. If you want to donate to the podcast, go for it. I'd be happy, because it helped me offset some costs in reference to any that get used on the podcast. But I thank you for taking the time out, either watching this YouTube video and commenting to guests, or listening to it on the anchor.fm/Spotify for podcasters platform, or Google Play or Apple Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you. I hope that me leaving people alone and really giving that space to all, I hope you're a success. I really do. Because I'm not going to see it. And for those that I did things for, if you become a success, I don't want the credit for it. I don't deserve it. I don't. Even if I did one thing that helped you become a success, don't give me the credit for it. Even though you want to. I don't deserve it. So again, thank you everybody for watching this impromptu YouTube video. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you for the support and love you've given me. I hope, like I said, that everything goes right in your life, because I know that I may not see that again. And may God bless you all. Take care.